Oh.
Get
Fill
it.
it up.
All right.
Hello, friends, and welcome to Tori Talks TV. I'm Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
And this is a show about shows. Welcome back, everybody. We made it to episode 2.
Yay!
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks to all our subscribers out there.
We appreciate the love. All right, so we are excited because today we're going to be introducing some new segments.
Yes.
So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Now, the first show that we're going to talk about is a show that's not currently on, but it is in production. So that show is, drum roll please, Handmaid's Tale! Dun-dun-dun-dun. All right, so in case you haven't been watching Handmaid's Tale, first of all, shame on you. It is set in a dystopian future where women are forced to live in predetermined roles as a concubine under a fundamentalist, theocratic dictatorship.
Wow.
You're welcome. Thank you, imdb.com.
What are those defined roles and which one would you be?
Okay, I thought about
I
that.
thought about it too.
No, you didn't. Okay, what do you think?
No, you go first. You go first.
Okay, I thought that I would be a Martha.
I thought I would be a Martha.
No, you'd
But
be
you're
a
so
handmaid.
fertile.
No.
I'm old.
You've had children before.
But I'm past my prime. You're a fertile age.
But okay, fine.
I'm more like the educated elite who would be able to offer my guidance as a Martha.
But the Martha's like cook and clean.
Oh. No, but they also go like what about that one who like went and like tried to help with the pregnancy that was in trouble? She was an expert, a doctor.
Okay, fun fact, I'm a nurse. So I thought Martha, nurse. Like, you
Right.
know?
But also fertile. They wouldn't let you be a nurse.
I would be both. They made me a handmaid. Once I popped the baby out, now I'm a Martha.
They don't let you do both.
Dang it.
What world do you live in?
Well, that's
One where
true.
women have rights?
No. Speaking of which,
Okay.
let's talk. Let's get your topical take about it because I really want to hear because it's a very controversial show. So because she's the intellectual one with a PhD, mind you, she's going to talk about that in depth. Go.
Well, so you said it was a dystopian future, but I think it's really interesting that it looks like the past, but it's also very resonant of what's happening in the present day.
Kind of scary.
And so a lot of people think, well, it's just an extreme view of what's happening. Like, oh, that would never happen in real life. But then those flashbacks. So the one that really stuck out to me was, you know, when June is looking back at when her, she like sends her daughter to school and then the school calls her because she sent her daughter to school with like a fever.
Oh my gosh.
I do that all the time. I don't know any working mom who hasn't sent their kid to school with a mild fever.
Yeah.
99.7.
No, don't judge yourself.
No.
No.
But they were like gonna take away her child because
Right.
she said. So, anyways, I was like, that is like an omen of what's to come. So,
Oh my god. Now I'm scared. I'm
well,
terrified.
you should be.
Well, you know, I didn't think that it would actually happen, but I will tell you how it made me feel. It made me feel appreciative of the freedoms that we have, and I actually started like thinking about the freedoms I have. Like, I can wear makeup, and I can wear this cleavage dress, and I can
It's a
do
great
my
dress,
hair.
by the way.
Thank you
I
so
love
much.
it.
No, but you
Where'd you
though.
get that?
Stop it. Amazon.
Note
Yeah.
to self.
Just so you know. But no, I was thinking about like even like they're not allowed to read books, and like
I
you
mean,
know,
if they want to lose a,
unless you want to lose a finger. I don't think that's
finger.
worth it though. But
I mean,
like I don't
only
even like
have
to
10.
read, but I can appreciate the books being taken away.
You want the option.
Absolutely.
I want the option too. And I think all women should have the option. And the fingers.
And the fingers.
And the fingers.
And if we didn't scare you away yet,
It's really, really good.
season 3 comes out. Sources are saying season 3 comes out April of 2019, and by sources I mean Google. So stick around.
Stick around.
Okay.
According to Google.
Okay, according to Google, yes. Anyway, so okay, I kind of just like if I may, can I just like go there
You can go anywhere because
for a second?
what's this show called? Tori Talks TV.
That's me.
Tori,
Okay,
go there.
So yeah, the show's star, Elizabeth Moss, she plays the Handmaid Tale that we're talking about. She plays the Handmaid, and she's like an Emmy Award winner, Golden Globe winner, like awesome.
Mad Men.
Mad Men, yes, but for this role specifically. So I have a problem with the way she acts, okay? Sometimes when she's doing her really dramatic parts, she has like this really like weird like tick to her that like makes me think she's psychotic, and then I don't feel for her anymore. I want to get her out. Go home.
Out of Gilead?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a given. I want to get her out of
Right.
Gilead, but like I can't watch it. I want to throw myself out the window when she does that. So, Elizabeth Moss, I'm sorry. You know, good job and everything, but like you bother me. Okay? So, maybe like bring it back a little bit. I know I'm probably the only one that thinks that, but you're driving me crazy.
Elizabeth Moss, I'm sorry. I think you're pretty great.
I had to say it though, okay?
It's
I had
okay.
to get it.
It's
get it
Tori's
out.
show. It's your show.
I had to go there.
It's
I
fine.
had to. Okay. Well, now that we've scared everybody away from watching Handmaid's Tale, let's move on. So let's do one of our new segments. Okay? Yes, this is called TV Tidbits. So this is basically anything TV related, anything that was like worth mentioning, something that stood out to us that while we were watching TV, because that's what we do all the time in our free time, which she doesn't have much. Right.
No, not much.
I do. I have too much free time. So this is just something that stood out to you that you would like to mention. So do you have a TV tidbit?
I mean,
Dr. S?
it's not super significant, but so I recently cut the cord, maybe like 10 days ago, decided to like get rid of cable.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so the choice I went with was YouTube TV. YouTube. So, first week though, I was a little disappointed because commercials. But I think in answer of my wishes, they decided to allow me to fast forward through commercials this week, as if they knew. YouTube gods.
They did
YouTube
know.
gods were like, yeah,
Go YouTube.
cut the cord. Let's save her some time. She doesn't have much. She's a working mom.
Yes. Good job.
Yeah. So thank you.
Wait, that's your TV tidbit?
That's my TV tidbit.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that was a
that's
good one.
That's all I have. I mean, I don't have much time,
Oh, I get it.
as you said.
Well, my TV tidbit comes from a show that you may have heard of called The Price is Right. So the current host, Drew Carey, I don't know if you've noticed, but like I feel like he's like getting younger. Like I think he might be like the real life Benjamin Buttons.
Oh,
Do you notice that?
I know Benjamin Button, but I haven't watched.
He like dyes his hair.
Oh.
His face looks great. Maybe Botox. I don't know. But I feel like he's getting younger every episode that I watch.
I'll have to.
You guys pay attention.
I'll go check it out.
Let me know. Comment. Let me know if you feel the same way. Okay, thanks.
All right. I'll YouTube it.
All right. So that was one of our newest segments, but now we're going to move on to a show, a drama scripted show called This Is Us. And the latest episode was on this past Tuesday. Wow, a lot happened on this episode. No?
It did.
Okay.
It did.
Where do we begin? Okay, I know where to begin. Okay, so I want to talk about Randall. First
well,
of all,
it was all about Randall.
It kind of was.
Randall, and like we said last, we didn't even know that it was going to be really all about Randall, and we already said it was all about Randall.
Yeah.
But then it was like, see, we were right.
We were right all
More
along.
reason why you should continue to watch our show and subscribe.
Because we know what we're talking
We
about.
predicted that it was going to be all about Randall, and
we
dude,
were right.
it was true.
Well, first of all, let me just say, so teenage Randall, we see that he gets into Howard University, which is like an all-black school, which
Yes.
him being the only black member of the family, because he was adopted, I feel like that was like some kind of sense of comfort that
Yes.
he got into that school, right?
Right.
But what did we find out at the end?
He didn't go right away, or
Mm-mm.
something happened. Like, why didn't he go?
You know why?
Because he was
Dr.
solving
S?
problems.
Yes, and because he's the rock of the Pearson family. It was Jack, but what happened to Jack?
Died.
He died in a fire.
So, so for me, I was really mad at Kate. Mad at
Ooh,
Kate. This
tell
whole
me why.
episode, I was mad at Kate.
Tell
And
me.
you know, last week I was like all on Team Kate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this week I was just like, Kate, what is your problem? Why can't you adopt? It's like obvious that it's very dangerous for you to go through IVF. So what is your deal with not wanting to adopt?
Yeah, you know what okay. Good. Thank you. Good times. I was thinking Kate is like a fighter. Like she's like against all odds. They said 90% chance it's gonna fail. I feel like she's like, no, I'm not giving up, man. Like I'm gonna go against all odds. So I know. So she started the IVF
No.
with the no.
I'm mad at her.
That's not
Because
okay.
you know what she was saying adoption is lesser.
Did she say it
She didn't
indirectly?
say it. She said it indirectly. 100% indirectly.
I didn't even think about that.
She said she was the only person who was going to pass on their dad.
She did say that.
Which is totally messed up because... And Randall called her on it.
He was upset about it.
With that look that he gave her
that
at the
upset
end
him.
of the show. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Totally. Because he is totally already passing on his dad. Because his dad is nothing but, that we know, a great dad.
Absolutely.
And he's being a great dad now. So basically, Kate is saying that unless we can pass on the genes, biological genes, we're not passing on our dad. And that made me so mad, freaking Kate. And I was defending her last week.
I know.
But I still love her. I still love her. I get it. It's fine.
That's what the show does to you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
1 week you're Team Kate.
Mm-hmm.
1 week you're Team Randall. Well, I'm Team Randall.
I'm always
every
Team
week.
Randall.
Yeah. We're always Team
We
Randall.
can't not be Team Randall.
Well, gosh, you know, I never thought of it that way. I was kind of like, go, Kate, with your, you know, your infertility hormone.
I'm not mad at her. She
No,
probably
I know.
doesn't even know the implications of what she's saying, but obviously everyone's mad at her.
Maybe it's 'cause
Kevin's mad at her.
Well, she didn't have to say that and throw that in his face.
Yeah.
First of all.
He always does like to make everything about himself, though.
I mean,
I
I
mean.
would too if I looked like that. Anyway, so fine. Okay, so Kate, we'll see what happens with Kate. Good luck with your fertility treatment. So, we also got to see, you know, after the fire, obviously, which would ultimately is what killed Jack, they had to look for a new house.
Mhm.
So, you know what I really noticed is that people grieve differently.
Yes.
Okay? And I don't know if there's one right way or wrong way to do it. You know, everybody's different, but you don't ever get over a loss. A loss is a loss, but you get through it, you know? So I just felt like anybody who's ever lost anybody or anything, you know, they could probably relate to that.
Did you cry this episode?
I'm going to be completely honest. I didn't cry.
I cried 2 times. You're dead inside.
I have no soul.
2 times.
I have no soul.
I cried.
Tell me when.
I cried when Kate and her mom were in the bathroom.
Oh, when she was giving her the shot?
Yes, because her mom was like so mad at her for undergoing IVF.
Kind of like
was,
you.
Like, typical overbearing mom, that whole thing, that whole like what they've been going through their whole lives. And really it turned out that she was like, no, it's because when I lost your dad, I nearly lost it. And if anything happened to you, I don't know if I could come back. And oh, the goosebumps.
Oh,
That was,
she really does have goosebumps.
I do. I don't joke about these things.
Oh my gosh.
These are feelings. And
I'm
they're
heartless.
Real. Yes.
I did not cry then. Okay, when was
No.
the next time that you
Well,
cried?
Randall at the end.
What, his face?
Yes.
The look.
He's like, so basically you're saying I'm not his son.
Yeah.
That was mean.
You wanted to
It
say
was
it.
mean. I was like,
I know.
Yeah.
Well, be that as it may, it was a great
It was
episode.
really, they're all good though. They're
Every
all really
single
good.
one. Yeah. So basically, there's more to come. I mean, we can talk about Kevin, and like, if it was up to me, that's all I would do is talk about Kevin. He had a movie premiere.
Actually, though, that moment when he got that text from Zoe,
Yeah.
and he got to see that she was interested in having something more meaningful.
Yes.
That got me a little misty-eyed.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so
he
sweet.
is a good guy. It's okay to.
I did not get misty eye. I might be jealous though, so that's another topic for another day. So, anyway,
Time for a drink.
perfect time. Stand by. Okay, so I mean, I think that we've said all we can say about This Is Us.
Well, I mean, unless we had a 3-hour show.
Exactly.
Because there's a lot to say.
Yeah, we don't have time for that. So
Yes.
let's move on to our next show. This is our reality competition show. It is called The Voice. Yes, so you know what I've noticed is I'm more about like the contestants and like who are my favorites, and Dr. S is more about like the funny moments between the judges,
Yes.
which is probably more fun. But
Well,
you
no,
know,
there's no more fun or less fun. It's just differing opinions on what we get pleasure in.
that's true.
I
That's
like
true.
banter.
You like banter,
I
yes.
do. Mhm.
Well, I will start off with my favorites. Okay, if I may. Let's see if you agree.
Okay.
So the first guy who was out, his name is Dave. He's a 39-year-old, so it's like his last hurrah, his last shot at stardom.
This is it for you, dude.
Even though 39 seems so young.
I hope those chairs turn, dude, because otherwise it's like McDonald's.
Well, surprise! That one of them turned. Actually, I think
Thank
2 of them
goodness.
turned, actually. Yeah, he's a country singer.
Okay.
I just remember his voice being like velvety, like in original, because you know, after all these hundreds of people we've seen and heard on The Voice, you need somebody original to keep you interested. Well, I know I do.
I do too.
So he ended up choosing Blake.
Okay.
Duh.
Of course.
Okay. So my next favorite was Steve, otherwise known as the Ben Affleck doppelganger.
Oh, yes.
So he's a comedian / wedding singer. I didn't think I was going to like him when he first started. I ended up loving him. He chose Adam.
He was a likable guy.
Yeah. I liked his voice too. Honestly, like the men are killing it this season, in my opinion. And then the next little cutie pie, Rachel, she's like 19 years old. She's the one that yodeled.
Oh, she was adorable.
Oh my gosh, she was so
Yodeling
cute.
always wins people over.
I agree.
I need to learn that.
It's hard. But she chose Blake, which is not so much of a surprise.
Country.
It was just fine. That's great. You know what's so cool about this show? I've never listened to a lot of country, but I'm getting to learn about like country and like it's expanding my knowledge of country.
Do you know that they tell stories?
The country songs tell stories. And I'm interested. I'm intrigued. Speaking of yodeling, have you ever tried to yodel, Dr. S?
Not yet.
Yodel, yodel, yodel. Okay, never mind. Let's leave it to the professionals. Was that good? Did I do good?
I was gonna try to like do it.
Are you impressed?
I think
Would you turn your chair for me?
that was me hitting my button for Tori.
Oh, I did
Skills.
it! Yay!
Yeah. Good
Okay.
job.
All right. Well, anyway, so my next favorite on The Voice, her name is Kimberly. She is a gospel singer. I don't know. Fun fact. Don't know if you knew this about me. I love gospel.
I did not know that. Had no idea.
Anything soulful where like it makes your whole body come alive. That's where I'm at.
So,
Anyway,
like, seances.
Ouija boards.
Yes.
Voodoo. All of the above.
Yeah.
But no, I love gospel music. She was also a backup singer for Childish Gambino.
Oh, yeah.
Who doesn't love Childish Gambino? Yeah, so she ended up choosing Kelly, but what's so funny is Kelly and Jennifer both turned, but Kelly strategically blocked Jennifer, knowing that she was going to choose Jennifer.
The block.
Yes.
That block kind of made me mad, though.
Oh, tell me why.
Okay, so you know how, well, another thing that made me really mad was, you know how Blake and Adam are like, ooh, what a vicious fight, and trying to make the girls all like get on at each other.
Against each other.
I loved how Kelly was just like, you know, they're always trying to pit girls against girls, and she was all like standing up for like, it doesn't have to be Christina versus Brittany. Or like J Hud versus Kelly.
Totally.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, Kelly, go. And then in the very next segment, she freaking blocks J Hud with like a vengeance. And like rubs it in her face.
It was strategic,
I was like,
though.
Kelly, what are you doing?
It was strategic.
But no. She needed to do it like that.
You just
like
ruined
subtle.
it. I know.
Just be subtle. It's like, boop, I did it because I really wanted her. Done. But she had to be all like playing into that whole cat fight.
Okay,
narrative.
that may be true. That may be true.
Kelly, I love you still though, but don't play into that. You're better. You're better.
You're better than that.
You're better than that. Be better.
She said it.
It's just in my head.
All right. Well, my next favorite goes to Chris. He sang for the troops, and I love the troops. And he plays the guitar.
I know that. I'm supposed to be yay for people who sing for the troops.
Go troops!
Yes.
Go veterans! Anyway, he chose Blake. Do you remember him?
I remember he sang for the troops.
Okay, thank you.
And then I was like, better like that dude.
Okay, well that's good. You better like him because I want you to like him?
No, because if they sing for the troops, you better like them.
That's right. Amen.
Right.
All right, and then the last favorite that I had, her name is Sandy Red. She is the young lady who became a mom at 17 years old. She has 2 boys. Yeah. It was so cute. When she was singing, her youngest kid was crying. Yes. Oh, that was so sweet. That was like heart melting. Yes. Anyway, so she got a 4-chair turn, the most memorable 4-chair turn. Yes. And, you're thinking she kind of looks and sings like Jennifer Hudson. But did she choose Jennifer Hudson?
She did not.
She did not.
I love those twists.
The shocking ones.
Yes.
Okay, and she chose Kelly. And it was really cute. The reason why she said she chose her is because Kelly said in her pitch, she said, you know what? I don't care who you choose. I just want to see you go far. I want to see you do well. And that means...
I just got... Kelly.
Literally!
I'm so sorry I said anything bad about you. You can't help it. It's the narrative. The narrative made you play that role as a cat fight. But you're a good person.
Good job.
You really are.
Seriously,
really are.
you
She
probably
was speechless.
And Kelly's never speechless.
She's a genuine person.
Oh no, I love her.
They told her to be like that. I know it.
All right. So anyway, that wraps up my favorites, but I want to hear about the judging moments that stood out.
My favorite moment was Blake flossing.
Oh, who can forget? There you go, everybody. For your viewing pleasure.
Oh my goodness.
Get it.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just like really entertaining.
I don't even know how to floss.
I know, and I'm not really all for gloating. I think you should not gloat. It's not a lesson that I like to teach. But dang it, in the voice, it's hilarious.
I know.
Yeah, it's funny.
Good job, Blake.
Yeah.
It was a good attempt.
Good job.
It was an old man's attempt, but that's okay.
He rocks that Canadian tuxedo, by the way. Yeah, I kind of want to find some pieces.
You're gonna wear that?
To add to my wardrobe. Maybe next week.
You could totally rock that.
I will. Maybe I will.
Okay.
I think I can do that.
Well, I'd support you.
Oh, thank you.
So be aware that we will have a bonus episode.
Nope.
And why, you ask? Because they're actually doing a comeback artist separate on the internet. They're going to bring back some artists that they didn't get any chair turns, but they feel like they have what it takes to make it on The Voice. So as soon as they announce the finalists for the comeback artist and they actually bring somebody back, we're going to do a bonus episode. So stay tuned.
I'm glad they have that because there are some people that I was like, that really sucks.
I'm like, press the button!
Come on!
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same way.
So good.
Anyway, thank you. All right, so now our next segment happens to be a new one. Everybody, it is our Fab 5 segment. Fab 5, what's that, you ask? Well, that's where we rank our top 5 blank. This episode.
On today. on to the date of today.
I messed that up, huh? So today's top 5, we are going to be ranking our top 5 fantasy TV boyfriends. Yes. Okay, so who should we start with?
I think we should start with you because you are Tori of Tori Talks TV.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Welcome.
I feel good about that. Okay, so if we're ready, my top 5. So again, we're ranking. So that means like number 1, that's my number 1 boyfriend. Okay, so top 5. So number 5, my first crush ever is Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell. Oh, there he is. What's up, Zach? You know, what I really liked about him, he's slick and he's charming and, you know, he's everything I'm not. So it's a good symbiotic relationship.
Never did anything for me.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's not my
that was an 80s, 90s guy. I grew up in the 80s, 90s.
I was there.
You were there, but I feel like he probably looked like a child to you. To me, he was like, what?
It's fine.
You're older than me.
I know. Gen X. Millennial.
Hashtag millennial. So he's my number 5 and he needs it. Anyway.
He needs it? He needs to be saved by the bell right now.
Nobody talks about Zach Morris enough, okay?
Except for Tori Talks TV.
You're welcome.
Hashtag Zach Morris.
Yeah. Okay, so my number 4 fantasy TV boyfriend is going to be Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Everybody feast your eyes on that piece of meat. That was obnoxious. All right. Anyway, I love him because he's a bad boy with like some newly discovered feelings. He's supposed to like, you know, not care or love anybody, but he totally loved Buffy. Did you watch that?
Of course I did.
Okay.
Why are you asking me these things? That's ridiculous.
That was obnoxious. That was a ridiculous question. Anyway, I loved him because he was kind of like reserved and like, you know, played hard to get, if I may. Anyway, that's why I love Spike. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'm gonna go on to my number 3. So
I would like to. I'm just gonna bite my tongue because when I reveal my top 5, we can talk further on that choice.
That's interesting. Mm-hmm. We may be on different teams.
We may be.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna go on to my number 3, who is somebody we just talked about.
What a
Kevin
shock.
Pearson. This is us. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So what I really love about him and his character is he's a social butterfly. He makes everybody feel welcome, something I don't know how to do. So, okay, and he's easy on the eyes.
He
okay.
Also, it's because he like drinks a lot and then he gets really talkative.
Can we just put the drinking problem aside?
Well, how can we? He's an addict.
But he went to rehab. He went to therapy. And, you know, now he's good to go.
Okay, because it just goes away like that.
Okay, addiction never goes away, but he's working on it, and I applaud you.
No,
Kevin,
he's a good choice. He's a good choice. He's a good choice.
Thank you so much.
He's good looking.
Well, I'm excited to... Okay, so now we're getting close to my number 1. So my number 2 fantasy boyfriend is Jax Teller from Sons of Anarchy.
I thought he would be your number 1.
He almost was. He almost made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he almost made it.
Close call.
You know what's great about him?
Everything.
Besides that, his sense of family values.
Yes.
Yes, he loves his
Even
family.
though he killed his mom.
Shut up!
Okay, you didn't have to say it.
I
could have kept it out.
I mean, he killed his mom, people. I know some of you may not have seen it, and I'm very sorry.
That did happen.
We
That
should
did happen.
hashtag spoiler alert.
Okay, so maybe it's just because he's super, super handsome.
Hashtag family values. I killed my mom. But anyways.
All right, so maybe purely just for the looks is why I have him on the list, okay? All right,
so I hear you. I do.
Okay.
I love Jax
Okay.
too. I mean, I understand why he killed his mom. There was actually a really good reason, and I would say if you don't know the reason, you should go find out.
you know what I just noticed, Dr. S?
What is that?
Everybody on my list is like blonde.
No.
No? Light hair, blonde? I'm sensing a pattern.
What is wrong with you?
But let's break that pattern up with my number 1 fantasy TV boyfriend goes to Philip Jennings from The Americans.
Oh.
Do you like his little 80s turtleneck?
He's a good looking guy too.
You know what's cool? He's like loyal and he's tough and he like
Mhm.
kicks ass.
Yeah.
I said it.
He's loyal to his country.
Yeah, he takes charge.
Mhm.
Okay, let's just forget that he's like a Russian spy. Nobody cares about that, right?
Right?
Like, he's
And
hot.
So you like this show, The Americans?
I love the show,
Okay.
The
It's a good
Americans.
show.
I'm only on season 3.
Oh.
I know. I have a
That's pretty good,
lot
actually.
of work to do, but
I think I'm on season 3 too. We should keep watching that.
there you
It's
go.
pretty good.
Something we're going to talk about in future episodes.
Yes,
so
it's a good
stay
idea.
tuned to that. But I'm going to give it to Philip Jennings because, you know, why wouldn't I? Look at him.
He's
okay.
also loyal to family. Maybe you are all about family.
That's no secret. Anybody that knows me knows family first.
If
That's
you know
my motto.
Tori, she's all about her family.
Uh,
She is.
obviously.
She loves her family.
Okay, so
I wish
maybe
I was a part of her family.
I wish you were too.
Yeah, that'd
maybe
be
one
amazing.
day.
Someday.
Hmm.
Got any brothers?
I have 2.
Cute ones?
I have 2.
Oh, let's talk.
Okay, we'll talk after.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe based on my picks, maybe it's safe to say I don't have a type, but they're beautiful and I love them, and those are my fantasy TV boyfriends. So
All right.
take it away, Dr.
I got
S.
some.
Oh, I'm excited to hear yours.
So number 5
Okay.
for today is Dylan McKay from Beverly Hills 90210, who was my fantasy boyfriend in my high school years.
That is a good
He got me
one.
through some tough times.
Oh,
He did. He really did.
oh my
Yes.
gosh, that's a good one. And you didn't choose Brandon Walsh. You went for Dylan.
I did.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at you.
I actually kind of realized that there's kind of a blurring of the distinction between character and actor. And so as I was Googling the images, I was like, Luke Perry, he's kind of a good looking guy. And he's also in Riverdale, one of my new current shows. And he's looking pretty good.
So
So,
when
yeah.
you say that he got you through some hard times, what exactly
Well,
would
let's
you
just
mean?
say high school was not my favorite time of my life. And if you want me to go there, bring me some tissues. I'm just going to tell you that sometimes I would just be me and 90210 in my bedroom.
Ooh, that
So
sounds
I guess
intimate.
if you want me to go there, I'll just tell you that, yeah. Wow.
Can we just get our together, please, producers?
Milo, come on.
Here you go. Yeah, let it out. Let it out.
Okay.
Let's just move on.
Let's just move on. So number 4 is Angel. Yeah, so I was biting my tongue, but really, so
That's fine.
yeah, I know.
Why
But,
though? Why Angel?
I mean, he's just so tortured, and he's good looking, but he's tortured.
He's beautiful.
He is.
Okay,
I
I
know.
can't take that away from you.
I'm not gonna say that they're both not crush worthy,
right.
if you will.
Great.
Yes. But I will say that
Why do you
Angel-
want him to be your boyfriend though?
Because
Why is he boyfriend worthy?
Is it bad that like when he's Angelus, he's like super hot?
No, that's not bad.
Is it bad like the sexiest part of Spike was when he? No,
Say it. No, say it.
Like Buffy against the tree though.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I did not.
Thank God
well,
that you said it.
You know, I get it. They're vampires. They kill people, but it's what they need to do to live.
Can we just pretend like
it's just what they need to do? I mean, Angel did try to drink the blood bags. It was Angelus. Angelus had the evil. And
That's right.
He killed live people.
That's right.
But Angel, didn't he drink like pig blood? He's trying to be a good guy.
Just defend him.
He's just trying.
Okay.
He's trying. But
That's your 4.
Yeah.
That's your number 4. No,
but
no,
David Boreanaz.
All right, so you're Team Angel. I'm Team Spike. It's fine.
It's fine.
Nobody.
It's fine.
That doesn't matter.
But you know who we were really on team? Buffy.
Team Buffy.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I miss that.
Future Wall of Fame inductee.
You know it.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, coming soon.
Okay.
Stay tuned. Subscribe if you want to know when we talk about Buffy.
Subscribe because I said so. How about that?
Yes.
Let's go to your
my
number
number
3.
Is McSteamy, Dr. Mark Sloan from Grey's Anatomy.
How could I forget?
I don't know. Wait, but would you be McSteamy, Team McSteamy, or Team McDreamy?
You know what? I agree.
Yeah.
McSteamy.
I mean, McDreamy's not bad, but I just feel like you can't choose 2 boyfriends from one show, so you gotta go one way or the other.
McSteamy all the way.
But McDreamy does have good hair, though.
Yeah, but McSteamy.
Not that hair is all that there is in the world, but
no, but the eyes,
he has
though.
some good hair.
He does have good hair
Yeah.
and his blue eyes.
And he built a house.
And he built
with
a house.
his own hands. Like any dude who can build a house.
It's honorable.
Right? And save lives.
Good one. That's a good
yeah,
choice.
Okay, so McSteamy.
I support that.
All right, so number 2. Dexter Morgan. So I get that he also kills people, and I'm not saying that I like people who kill people, but just so people know, if you haven't watched Dexter, you should. He only kills people who deserve it.
He's a
I mean, he might have
killer.
made one mistake. Didn't he? Like later. It's okay. People make mistakes. It's okay.
He's only human.
I mean, come on. He killed a lot of people who deserve to be killed.
He's a serial killer that kills serial killers. How do you not root for that?
He's very good at his research, and I like people who are good at research.
Oh,
I feel like
that's
people who
true.
put in the effort to research who deserves to be killed.
Said the doctor.
Yes, and he is very good looking.
Good one.
And again, he Michael C. Hall,
Oh,
6 Feet Under. Okay, so he I like both.
that's okay.
Dexter and Michael C. Hall.
They're the same
good guys.
people to me.
They're good guys. Yes.
Good
at
job.
least,
Oh,
yes.
I'm so excited. Your number 1
right.
fantasy TV boyfriend. Who are you going to give it to?
I'm kind of embarrassed to say.
No.
Another person who kills people.
Okay.
Is Damon Salvatore.
Who's that?
I know nobody knows who he is.
I don't know.
From Vampire Diaries, played
Oh.
by Ian Somerhalder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not too many people know him, and I don't even know why I'm so compelled. I don't know if it's his.
Oh.
It's his eyes and his eyebrows. He's an interesting looking guy.
I don't know. Dr. S, it may be because he's absolutely beautiful.
He's a good looking guy, and he is also a tortured soul. He tries to be good. I don't know. Maybe future Tori Talks TV episode, maybe we talk about the vampire mythology and why that's such a compelling character.
Looks like I'm going to have to jump on the bandwagon.
Oh, Halloween's coming up.
Perfect timing.
Vampire.
Do you know where I know him from?
Lost.
But
I don't like Boone. Not Boone.
It's kind of lame.
No, I
No,
know.
I get it.
No, not Boone.
No, I know.
I know. But Ian Somerhalder, thumbs
Hey,
up.
Great.
I don't know what you got going on next, but who? That's it. I know. I feel kind of weird that he was my number 1, but
No.
yeah.
I had
know.
Philip Jennings, a
Yeah.
Russian spy.
What's up with us?
I don't know.
I know. Not very iconic, our choices.
I feel good about it.
But
though.
you know what? We're all about honesty here at Tori Talks TV.
Absolutely.
I call it like it is. And if that's my number 1 and that's your number 1,
done and done.
that's what we are.
Okay, friends. Well, that concludes our first ever segment of our Fab 5, our top 5 fantasy TV boyfriends.
It was fun.
It was so much fun, but please feel free to comment and let us know what your fantasy boyfriend would be.
And it shouldn't be Spike because Angel's way better.
And also, let us know if maybe you think, I don't know, AC Slater's better than Zach Morris, which you shouldn't.
That's ridiculous. There shouldn't be anyone on your list from Saved by the Bell.
Okay, or we could just
So I'm
duke
so-
it out right now, Dr. S. We can talk about it. This can happen.
Sorry.
We should probably move on later for that. Well, anyway, so next week, our Fab Five's going to be our top 5 TV theme songs, which I'm so excited about because I already know my number 1.
Wait, you already did the homework in advance?
Well, you know, I thought it through, and when I decided
I
that...
don't know that this is part of the deal we had, that you were going to know in advance what the top 5 were.
Isn't it more fun, though, to be, like, kept on your toes about it?
Okay. I can do this.
Everybody start thinking about your favorite TV theme songs, and then next week we're gonna discuss our top 5.
Okay.
Maybe we'll have the same, maybe we won't.
We
I
shall
guess
see.
we will find out.
We'll find out.
All right, let's move on. So our next segment is a new one. It's a newie but a goodie. I said it, and it's called Sour Gripes. What do we mean by sour gripes, Dr. S?
Well, it's just like a little thing that kind of like bugs you, and like maybe no one agrees with you, maybe they do. Who
Mhm.
knows? We won't know until we put it out there.
Right. So we're this is our chance to like get something off our chest, okay?
Mhm.
So we
You
call
have
it.
a nice chest, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much.
Is that inappropriate to say?
I worked hard on it,
But,
okay? I ate
wow,
all my
it-
broccoli like my
It
mom
looks
said to.
good. Your mom's smart.
She is.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a teacher, so obviously.
Oh, well, good for her.
Obviously.
Go for the teachers.
Go teachers!
If-
All right.
Yeah.
So when we talk about sour gripes, this is like our chance, Dr. S, to get something off our chest that we've been thinking about that's TV related.
Okay.
So do you have something that you want to?
I mean,
about-
I don't really watch too much TV. I don't have a lot of time, but I love TV, which is why I'm here with you.
Obviously.
Sorry.
Obviously.
But can I just tell you that this week I learned that when you try to use Hulu, the app,
Yes.
on the LG Smart TV, it is impossible to sign out of your account and then try to sign in through a different account. Why would I do that? I'm not going to say that I might be trying to use somebody else's account to get commercial-free access. But if that's what I was doing, which I wouldn't do.
So wait,
But you can't find the place where you sign out of your account.
you're telling me there's no option to sign out of Hulu?
Nope. There's no like, where's your account? There's no place to find it. If somebody can comment below and tell me how to sign out of the account, please do.
Can you help us
I
out
would
here?
be so grateful. So grateful. I can do it on my iPhone. I can do it on my iPad, but I cannot do it on my LG Smart TV.
Oh my goodness.
And I love Hulu, and I love commercial-free Hulu.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
it allows me to watch The Voice. Commercial-free.
Yeah, but you can't sign out.
Can't sign out.
Okay.
I'm trying to sign out so I can sign back in.
We need to figure this out. Help us, okay?
Help me. Help
We're
me.
obviously
So
clueless.
that's my gripe of the week.
That's a really good
I
one.
mean, it's
I didn't
really
even think
random,
about
but
that.
it is what it is.
No, I would be annoyed by that.
Yeah.
Well, my gripe of the week isn't the same.
Okay.
But I just want to talk about, okay, I've noticed that like in the past maybe, I don't know, 3-4 years, all of these new shows that have come out, you know, albeit great, they're like overly sexualized. Why do, okay, it's not just like, okay, like, you know, they have sex. Cool. It's like freaky, weird sex. It's like aggressive. It's like not just like, what happened to the intimacy of the world? Why do we all have to be like fetish like? You know, am I a prude? Am I a
Do
prude?
you have some examples?
Okay, let's talk about this show that we didn't talk about this episode. It's called The Sinner with Jessica Biel. Good job. But why is the whole thing about sex? And back to the Americans, like, why does every like sexual encounter have to be like freaky? Why can't we just like make love? Not war.
Well,
I'm a
but,
prude.
I
I'm a
mean,
prude.
One person's freaky is another person's norm. I
Good
mean,
point. Okay.
I don't know.
All right, that's fine. And you know what? I'm a self-proclaimed prude, so that's fine. But
I
what
did
I'm
not know that.
Well, you learn something new every day, especially on Tori Talks TV. But I'm just saying, like,
Another reason to subscribe. Does she look like a prude to you? I would not have guessed.
you wouldn't think so.
Not have guessed. but
Can't
that-
judge a book by its cover.
Don't do it. It's always a mistake.
Can we just focus more on the storyline and not, like, you know, the doggy style,
What?
if I may? I'm not.
I mean,
I'm not opposed
I've
to
never
it.
seen The Sinner, and so maybe I should.
See, now you're interested. You're welcome. I'm just saying that is my gripe. Can everything not be about sex?
Well, I guess I need to. I just got hit by a dog tail. I mean, I guess I need another example. Example of a show that I watch.
All right, fine. We will be, at some point in the next few episodes, we'll be talking about Ozark.
Okay.
Okay, Ozark is about, like, you know, trafficking. No, not trafficking. It's about money laundering. And so why do we have to include these really weird sex scenes into it? Why can't it just be about the money laundering? Like,
are you
why?
talking about that scene
Which ones, Dr. S?
where the husband's like having sex with her? Marty. I know his name. I don't often.
Jason
But
Bateman.
From behind.
No, I'm not opposed
And he was
to
like,
it.
because she cheated on with a husband who, or the husband, I don't know, with a guy who also
It was
like,
her lawyer.
Yes, I get it, but I mean, but it was more of like an indication of like the relationship.
You know what I
And
think
how-
it is? No. What I think it is sex sells.
It does.
And at this point in time, it's like all anybody's interested in.
Right.
And that's fine. Okay?
Right.
I get it.
Yeah.
But can we just like, you know, let's bring it back a little bit. Let's just relax and like focus on the storyline and not have to add little dashes of sex in there. And like
I don't think it's gonna happen.
okay, just watch
sorry.
The Sinner and then tell me I'm not wrong. Okay?
Okay.
Well, that concludes.
You're telling me that the sex in that is irrelevant to the storyline?
you didn't
though?
see The Sinner.
No, I haven't. I can't really.
No, you know what though? You're right though. It's not actually not irrelevant at all. It actually has a lot to do
Well, there you
with
go.
the point.
Yes, so it's not gratuitous sex. Because I could say yes, gratuitous sex. Yeah, go away. Bye.
Any prudes
Don't be a
out
part of
there?
my show.
Any prudes out there want to comment and let me know that I'm not alone? I'd
don't
feel
think-
really
I don't
great.
think they're watching. Why would they? Look at you.
They will now. Now that I have made that statement.
I don't think they want to hear what you have to say. You watch The Handmaid's Tale.
You know
They're not here.
I tried.
Hello?
I
Prude?
tried.
Comment below.
Well, that concludes our sour gripes segment for the day. Let's move on. Let's move on to our recommendations. This is a segment we like to call Worth a Watch.
Is The Sinners worth a watch, though? Should I watch The Sinners?
If you like a lot of sex.
Do I have to pay for it?
If you like a lot of freaky
Is it-
sex, Dr. S.
What,
I won't judge you
what
if you
service
do.
is it on? Showtime? Tell me what it's on so
Oh,
I can watch it. Is it Hulu? Because I do have commercial-free Hulu.
Wait, where did I watch
Amazon
The Sinner?
Prime?
So The Sinner, if you're interested in watching now that I've, spoke so highly of it, it's a USA
Oh.
network
So
show.
probably I can find it anywhere.
Absolutely.
YouTube Live.
You enjoy that.
I'll fast forward through those commercials. Yes, I will.
So Dr. S, which show do you think is worth a watch?
Well, inspired by my Fab Five crush, Luke
Okay.
Perry. He's actually in this show Riverdale. And Riverdale, I don't know if you guys are into like teen drama, but Riverdale's kind of like Bring It On meets Twilight.
Oh.
Yes, lots of pale people in this show.
Speaking my language.
Meets Gossip Girl, which
Okay.
I love. Headbands, anyone?
Never seen it.
What?
I know. I have a lot of work to do.
To be discussed.
Yeah.
So Riverdale, Luke Perry's also in it. He's a dad, of course, because he's older now. It's okay. He's still good looking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Obviously.
yeah, totally.
Always.
So Riverdale, totally, and it's a kind of a teen murder mystery inspired by characters from Archie comics. So it's a fun show.
That's a good one.
Mhm.
Well, I guess I will have to start watching Riverdale.
Yeah. I hope
Okay.
you do.
All right. Well, my worth a watch is going to go to a reality show. It's called Little Women of LA. I'm proud of it. It's my guilty pleasure. It's my guilty pleasure. Okay. It is about little people. What do I mean by little people?
Tell me.
People that are smaller than 4'9".
Oh.
That is the true definition. So you follow these women who are they live in LA and they're little in stature. Okay. And so what I like about it is, well, first of all, there's like lots of drama, like cattier than ever, right? It's a lot of women fighting. It's drama. So everybody likes that. But also like
I don't like women fighting. I've already said that.
you did establish that, But they're actually really funny about it, and they always make up.
Well, that makes it better.
Okay.
Oh, they make
Okay.
up.
They bring it back.
Oh,
they bring it back,
okay.
and they're like, "I love you," and
Okay.
like women should
Okay.
stick together.
They should. Well, good.
But what's also fun to me, in my opinion, is I like to always I like to see a different side. Okay, like I'm never gonna know what it's like to be a little person, although I may be short. I'm 5'3". Okay, I'm cutting it close, but I'll never know what it's like. Okay, because houses, they're built for like average sized people. Like they have issues. Like climbing onto the stool is like it's like a good 10-minute feat for them. So I like to discover other people's point of view. So if you get the chance, Dr. S and viewers, check out Little Women of LA.
Well, I respect that because I think that we should be inclusive, and any show that reveals a subculture and kind of the obstacles that they must overcome is really great for me.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So that's why it's worth a watch, because you get to explore a whole new point of view, literally, like from here. So if there's anything that you think is worth a watch that we've missed out on, believe me, there's a lot more to come, and we're going to cover a lot of different genres
And
of TV
so
shows.
you should definitely subscribe because you don't want to miss out on the shows that we think are worth a watch.
All right, friends, now it's the time of our show where we are going to induct a new member of our TV show Wall of Fame. And that inductee is none other than Sons of Anarchy. I mean, we could just go on and on for days about why Sons of Anarchy deserves to be in our Wall of Fame.
Well, and I only watched this because you recommended it, Tori,
oh,
to me. Yes,
my
you
goodness.
did. Mm-hmm.
Glad that
And
worked
it was
for you.
definitely worth a watch. You were correct. You should definitely listen to what she says.
Sometimes.
She speaks the truth.
Most of the time. But why? Why, Dr. S? Why would you recommend it?
Well, so, I mean, we kind of alluded to it earlier, but I mean, any show that can still make you root for a main character who kills his mom must be good.
Spoiler alert.
I mean, I already said it, so
Yeah.
why, if you're gonna spoil once, might as well
That's
spoil
true.
me once, spoil me twice, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
but
good-
like any show that can have a main character do such hideous things time and time and time again and still make you root for him
Right.
and feel for him, that's good TV.
I agree. So, in case you haven't seen Sons of Anarchy, which, like, why wouldn't you have seen it? It is actually a story about, like, this 30-something-year-old man and his biker club. And they're just trying to find, like, the balance between family and the garage that they own and operate, as well as keeping their little small town of Charming safe from the vigilantes. And if that's not enough to keep you interested, Charlie Hunnam's in it. He was supposed to be Christian Grey, but, he's too sexy for that, in my opinion.
What
Anyway,
boyfriend number was that for you?
that was number 2.
Number 2.
That's high praise,
That's
in my
pretty good.
opinion. But what's really great about it is you see the softer side of bikers, because bikers, that's actually a real thing. There are biker gangs / biker clubs. They're out there everywhere. You don't even know it. You pull up, you see a leather jacket with the logo. It's a biker.
Every time I see a biker now, I'm like, do you kill a lot of people?
But it makes you think.
Like the lady who cuts my son's hair, she's a biker. And I'm like, oh.
She's like Gemma, the
Yeah,
mother.
I totally thought that. I was like, oh my god, she's like Gemma.
Speaking of which, that mother and her dedication, and it's another side. It's a mom, and doing anything it takes to keep her family safe, as well as the main character's wife / girlfriend, Tara, the doctor.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
I mean, really,
It's too much.
You're missing out.
You need to watch the show so that you can understand.
so you can feel our passion for it. But there are 7 seasons, but it's worth every second. And fun fact, there's a spin-off.
Yes,
There's a spin-off called The Mayans.
Yes.
Yeah, The Mayans.
Have you seen it?
I have not seen
I haven't either. I'm not so much into the spin-offs. 'Cause
Shameful.
our first show in the Wall of Fame was Breaking Bad, which also has a spin-off.
Yeah.
But I think it's more that I'm rejecting the spin-offs.
I know.
Because I heard Better Call Saul is a really great spin-off of Breaking Bad, but I just can't commit to it yet. Although it could be because I want it to end and then I can binge watch the whole thing.
I feel the same way, though. I feel the same way. So,
binge-worthy TV.
binge-worthy.
Topic for a next time.
Exactly.
Is this show binge-worthy or not?
Well, Sons of Anarchy is for sure, but
totally well, you can also binge it.
Exactly.
You can't binge shows that haven't ended.
Right.
It's just not a possibility.
So we're not sure about the Mayans yet, but if you're
Yeah.
just trying to get your fix, your biker fix, watch the Mayans. Let us know what you think of it. Let us know if you think that we should be watching it, if it's watchworthy.
And if you say we should, we will. As long as you subscribe.
Only if you subscribe.
Subscribe first. then recommend.
Well, congratulations, friends. You made it to the end of episode 2.
As did we.
Yes, we did. And we're all out of our booze. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, join us next time when we talk about the most recent episode of This Is Us and The Voice. We also have some new top 5s. We told you, top 5 TV theme songs. Stay tuned to see what we chose. We want to hear what you chose, so please comment below.
And subscribe.
You have to subscribe. All right, so we'll see you next time. Thanks again. Happy TV watching. I went to IKEA and I looked at stool samples.
Have you been waiting all day to say that?
I couldn't wait.